You know, this game has led me to a very fun childhood as I play, like Fortnite, stream it, I stream Dying Light. There is one game that's always secluded and I will remember the first time I ever played this game. This game is just where I started my gaming childhood. This was before Minecraft. Before that, this game was like the best out of the best. So, of course, the game I'm talking about, and you probably already seen trailer, is Cast Crashers. Cast Crashers is one of my favorite games of all time. Childhood favorite. This game, no doubt about it. They asked me, hey, what's your favorite childhood game? Cast Crashers. If you say, what's Cast Crashers? Well, it's this. May look simple on paper, it's a pretty fun game. So I'm gonna go through and do an iceberg, as you guys just saw. I'm gonna go through an iceberg explaining what are these entries, like what is the mysteries about this game, and like we'll just go through. So for this series, I'm gonna go through each entry in one video. So say like the top of the iceberg, I'm gonna go through one video, middle of the iceberg, second video. I'm gonna go through different video after video because these are gonna take a while. So if I gotta get between them, so today it's just gonna be the first bit of the iceberg, the top, the side. So if you guys don't know what an iceberg is, basically the entries at the top are the most known about it, and lower it gets, the more weird, obscure, and unknown they come. So if you guys don't know, don't blame yourself, because some things I just didn't think of in this. So, yeah, so let's get to the first entry. Basic mechanics and items you can easily find with a simple run through the campaign. Now, this is talking about you can use the weapon, like the weapon that you instantly get at the first start of the game, and you can use any ability, anything. You could use almost everything in the base of the game. If you're good enough, you can do this and still beat the whole game. I never tried this. I might try it. Okay, I might try it, but this seems like a hard thing to do. Sure, it is possible, but I never heard of anybody doing this. But leave in the comments below if you want me to try this, because this is going to be painfully hard if I ever try. So, but anyways, is this true? Can this happen? Possibly. Can happen. I would have to, you could look up on YouTube, you can look up on like anything, more like speedrun.com. I don't know. Anyways, it is possible, but it's just painfully hard. Anyways, move on to the next entry. Magic unlocked. So during the whole game, when you level up, you get a little bar. So with that bar, you can add it to magic, damage, defense, and agility. Agility gives you, it makes you, I believe, jump higher, and it makes your bow shoot farther range. And strength, obviously, strength is just deal more damage. Magic, you get different abilities when you upgrade magic to different points, and defense, you get more resistance for damage. Now they're specifically talking about magic abilities. So they mean that every single time you level up, you just get another magic. Now, a quick tip I want to tell you is once you get all the abilities, just you can see them with that blue bar. They have like little blue bars once you reach that place. When there's no more blue bars in magic, it's not worth doing unless you're like max level with the character. But so it's not worth doing at the end of the day. So. Anyways, next entry. Juggling. Now, this is a pretty famous thing. If you're a Cast Crashers player, of course you're gonna know what juggling is. It's the base thing. Base thing is you just juggle anything. As you see on the screen, I already been juggling some sometimes, mostly the whole game. Juggling is basically when you keep the enemy in the air for an amount of time. Now, even if you don't play Couch Crashers, you should know what juggling is. Sometimes, some people probably won't because they're not into like fighting games. But if you ever heard or seen or even know what the term juggling is, then you can get a bright idea of what it is. This is basically just the best possible way of taking out enemies. So, alright, next entry. Unlockable weapons. So, this entry is talking about weapons that you cannot unlock. Now, I've been looking everywhere. First off, I just want to say, some weapons you can unlock until, I think this is what he means, weapons that you got in your first run, you cannot unlock them until you get to the main level. So, like, say, you're level 9, and then there's like a level 10 weapon. You want to get that level 10 weapon, but you can't because you're not at the highest level. So it's gonna appear with an X saying you are not allowed to use that weapon because you're not in the right level. So, I think that's what they're talking about. Could we talk about something else, like you can't unlock a weapon that you can't unlock because you don't have it yet or something? I don't know, but that's to me that's the most logical thing. Alright, next, animal orbs. Now, if you play Couch Crashers, you wouldn't know what animal orbs is, but I'm gonna sum it up really quickly. Animal orbs is basically animals that you can get around the map. Say the animal I have right now is a giraffe. He'll give you more XP after each kill. He is one of the best. There is also a hawk that you can get by getting a horn. You can only get that hawk by I can't remember. It's been so long I've been playing this, but the hawk is somewhere. Well, you can get the hawk, and then the hawk gets you the boomerang, which that's pretty useful. Hawk does after each kill, he'll get you food from dead bodies that you killed. So say that you killed a fencer or a barbarian, you're gonna get food from the hawk because you killed him. So animal orbs are just around the map. They're animals that will give you stuff or like help you out during battles. And the hawk actually does it will peck at an enemy that is downed, that is not killed yet. So the more you know. So animal orbs, long run, pretty useful. Sometimes some could be useless, but you know, pretty useful. Anyways, next entry. Dig spots. Now around the map, you're gonna find spots that you can just dig up. Some of these spots will have money. They'll have food. They'll have weapons. Sometimes, the weirdest way, they'll even have a shoe. For some reason, I don't know. They'll have a shoe sometimes, I don't know. But those big spots, they can give you weapons, shoes. They'll most likely appear around the map, have times with an X going underground. So find them. You can use your shovel to dig them up and get stuff. Most likely you'll find them in desert areas because there's tons of them in desert areas. So, but if you want to keep an eye around, just look up a video or a guide on how to find all those dig spots. Anyways, next entry. Backtracking. Now, I'm gonna tell you, because I have no clue what this one is. Until I thought, maybe backtracking is meant when you finish like a wave of enemies, you go backwards. So, after you finish a wave of enemies, a green arrow will pop up with a hand pointing to where to go next. Now, obviously, you can ignore it and go back. I think that's what it's talking about, that you could just go backwards, which there's nothing really special for that unless you forgot something. So, really, backtracking is just going back to where you were just seconds ago, which I don't get that, why it's on an entry, but if it's something else, put it in the comments, let me know, then I'll learn from that. Anyways, next entry, corn spots. Now, when you beat the corn, and yes, I know it's gonna sound weird, but if you beat the corn in the level, I don't remember what it was, but if you beat the corn in the level, the two farmers will give you a horn. Now you can use that horn to progress through the story, but this is specifically talking about other horn spots, which the story also has that horn spot that you can use. But like I said with the hawk, if you go into a level where there's tents, you can go up to him with the hawk, use the horn, he'll go inside the tent and grab you the boomerang. That is really, the boomerang is okay, but still, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. So, would I say it's worth it? Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's plenty more spots that you can use the horn. There's also, in the ice map, level, where you can go up to a couple ice houses, and then when you go up to them, you can blow your horn, then a animal comes running out, and you got yourself an animal. By the way, going back to the animal one, all the animals that you get will be stored in a animal shop, such as just the one right next to the weapon shop, or the blacksmith shop. So, anyways, next entry, Sandwich Cave. Now, the Sandwich Cave is in a level where you have to go up a vine to enter a cave. Now, instead of doing that, you can just keep going straight, and you'll find a boulder blocking a doorway for the cave. You can use the sandwich. Now, if you guys don't know what sandwiches, it will make you big and buff, and it'll let you open stuff that you're not going to be able to open as your regular self. So when you open it, it'll bring you to, I think you'll get a weapon and some food. I think there. I don't remember. I haven't been in there in a while, but still. It's pretty secret. It's pretty cool secret spot. You can get a weapon and some food, I believe, in there. So it's worth doing it for the first time. But second time, it depends of your health. So, anyways, next entry, shops. Now, just reading that, any gamer should know that. Anybody in general could know that. Shops are basically where you can buy items like potions. You can buy sandwiches, some of them. You can buy bombs. You can buy weapons. You can buy animal orbs, and even in the insane shop, you can buy the other hero, Heady Hat. By the way, we'll get back to him, but for now, shops just basically are simple. You can just buy stuff to help you go through the game. It's nothing really special. Anyways, next one. Unlocking characters by finishing campaigns. Now, what they mean by this is you play a character, you beat the campaign, you'll get another character as reward as beating the game with that character. There are multiple things that happen like that, such as you can play Ice Knight, you'll get the winter guy, and then you play the winter guy, you get something. I don't remember all the rotations, but some I do remember. I think if you play the Fire Knight, you get the demon, and then playing the demon will give you something. In insane mode, you get stuff by beating maps. Like, say, insane mode, when you beat Industrial Castle, you'll get the Necromancer. And I cannot tell you how many times I tried to play insane mode. I cannot beat that. I cannot. I'm just saying that right now. But it's basically simple. Beating the game with a character will grant you another character, and you will have limited characters, of course. So, anyways, on to the last entry. Alright, you might be saying to yourself, hey, look, there's no more entries up there on the top of the iceberg, so we should be done with the top of the iceberg. The video should be done now. No. Like I said, I was going to get back to one thing. This is my personal add-on to the entry. By the way, this isn't my iceberg, so credit goes to whoever made this, but they should have added this. Like I was saying, Heady Hat. Heady Hat is a character, which is blocky style, in a game, it's called, I can't remember, put it on my top of my head, but it's from a game that I think it's made by the same company, the Behemoth. So, if you want to look it up, if you want to look up Heady Hat, you should be able to find them easily and then find the game that's from. I think the people that made Castle Crashers, which is named the Behemoth, also made that game. Yeah, I just can't figure the name of the game. I know his name is Heady Hat. It isn't like Castle Crashers. It ain't like a action fighting. It's a more of like a platformer, and it's sort of like an action. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. This was the tip of the iceberg. We have so many more parts and layers of this iceberg, and I am excited to start like going deeper into the iceberg. Anyways, this is the first part of the iceberg, and I'll see you guys in the second part of the iceberg. See ya.